Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to some more Banished. We are in kind of a food issue right now. Herbs are starting to get collected, but not quick enough, it seems. Or we just needed a crap ton of herbs. Our health is not looking great. But yeah, the food is becoming a bit of an issue. I think it's about time we build fishing as well. Right here. I think this is a good place for it. Yeah, I like that. Could even like do this instead. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, put it there. Fishing. I don't want to go too crazy with the amount of fishing. Same with hunting. They don't collect as much food as just straight up gatherer huts do. Like, look at this. This is 2,000 food almost, or close to it. That's a lot. That's a lot of food. And then this one, for about 1,000 or so. I don't know why that one's so much less. Oh, it's probably because there's still a lot of rocks in the way. Yeah. They'll collect that eventually. We still have laborers, so they'll get to it. Let's go speed up time. Let everyone do their thing. Blacksmith is full up on stuff. We're starting to collect a lot of textiles now, so getting a source of clothing is not a terrible idea, a tailor. There's no special tailor from what I can tell. There's blacksmith, firewood yard, and then some markets. And then honey and bee production. Randomly produces honey, comb honey, or royal jelly. This one produces by choice. You get to choose on that one. And then a mead brewery. Produces and dispenses mead and mulled mead. Requires 55 work to build. But yeah, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to get some clothing. Just to make sure people are happy and not freezing to death. I think they use less firewood also, which means just less wood in general. Not that wood is our biggest problem right now. Food is actually our biggest problem right now. What are our builders working on? Ah, they're building this. Forester Lodge. Well, you've already finished it, so might as well just keep finishing it. Gatherers and hunters are maxed out, so we can't collect any more food than we are at that point. So hopefully they're doing a good job of that. I think a good idea would be to build some storage for it. That'd probably help. At least they'd have somewhere to put these things, and they'd be able to store things and kind of work quicker that way. It's not a terrible idea. I could even make my center of town. I intend to make a center of town, like a busier part of town, where I put these townhouses and like block them. Like one of those, I don't remember what those called, but like the British flats, where they're like, you know, buildings all side by side like that. Very Harry Potter like. It would be cool to have some of that. So I think there's a storage that works like this, where I can run it down the middle like that, which is pretty cool. It would be a terrible idea to put it there, honestly, but I think it'd be better somewhere else, like maybe here. And that would give me a use for more houses as well. I could put some of these other houses. But a general warehouse like right here. And then on this side maybe put a thing, I don't know. What is it called? The other thing. These goods markets and stuff. I think that's a good idea. Do I want to do that? I kind of do. I think I'm going to run it on this side, though, actually. Sorry about the spins there. Something like this. Put that there. And then I can plan to run a road through it. Right, like this. And maybe run like this. There. That's going to be like town center. And then on this side, I'll put the market and such. Good idea. That'll be better storage than the storage cart as well. And then what I can do is just put some smaller storage over here. Like these barns. Put a couple of barns around like where the food is and such. It's not a terrible idea, I think. Put like a barn here. Yeah, let's put one there, and we'll put another one over here. Like right here. Bam. And that'll just give people a very quick access to, like, you know, put food there and then go back to work. Put food there, go back to work. And then they don't have to move very far, And then when I get vendors, I can have the vendors run around and do all that stuff. I think that's a good idea. Speaking of which, I should probably put stockpiles nearby as well. It's probably not a terrible idea. Anywhere where there's like standard resources being gathered in large quantity, I think having these things is probably a decent idea. In fact, over here I could put one along this road, because I'm going to run this road all the way down further. There we go. Like this. Because I intend to run it to this. Where's the entrance to this? Right here. Okay. Let's do something like that. Yeah. And then what we'll do is put a stockpile. Although they kind of just stockpile it right on the outside there. But a stockpile is a good idea to have. Where? Over here. How big is this building? It's 5 wide. Okay. So let's do like a 7x5 stockpile right there. And we'll build another one. I don't know. I don't know how big the building that I need to put there is. It's a hunting lodge, so it's fairly large. Yeah, it's pretty big. But we'll go ahead and place it there, because I'm going to have it anyway. And then we'll just fill this corner in. 5x6 right there. There we go. That'll kind of, you know, they won't have to walk so far to drop goods off. I think it's a pretty good idea. These guys just drop the stone off right here, so it's not a huge ordeal. And I don't think the guys that cut wood, I think they have to walk over to this. So, it'd be better to just have it right there. I like it. Our food problem. Somebody died. It's probably starvation. It seems like starvation might be a thing right now. There's also homeless people. Why? I didn't break anybody's house down. Not that I'm aware of. I'm also building very quickly. That's also a really bad habit. Okay, well, I guess I'll build another house over here. Build another one of these smaller houses. And line it up with this one. Right there. That's fine. Go nuts. You guys have tons of firewood, so these guys can go to these houses to warm up. They'll just walk into another person's house to warm up, so not entirely concerned at this moment, but the food thing is a problem. This food is just not keeping up. We have more foresters, but I don't really see the need for more foresters at this moment. Did they ever finish this dock? No. Finish this dock. That. Finish that. Please, thanks. It's a lack of stone. That's our problem. We just don't have enough stone right now. Like I said before, and I remember saying this, stone is always just such a big bottleneck for me. And it's always been consistently like that. We have 5 laborers. So, in fact, let's just push all but builders. Everybody else just labor. Go collect stone. Make it so. We need more food. We have 32 people and only 1 kid. That's actually really scary. That's really scary. Yeah, we need more houses. Jeez. Or at least we need some of these older folk to kind of give their houses up. Pass the torch, so to speak. Not all of them are very old, actually. Most of the starting people are 40 to 60. And I think they live up to like 70 or 80 years old. Somehow. Despite having no actual medical, other than some herbs. Things like that. Speaking of which, the health is still doing really terrible. Okay, you're not going to starve to death, are you? Where are you going to go to get food? You're finding food. Alright, where are you going to go? Because there's a bunch of places to find food. Please tell me you're going here. Did you get food? Is there not food there? There's not food there. Okay. Now where are you going? Somebody's house? I hope you go to a house. People are starving now. That's not good. You're gonna go all the way out here and starve to death in the forest, aren't you? Yeah. We need more food. Please tell me you built this. You did. You're building. Finish it. Finish it. Please. We need this finished. We need more food. They are just burning through food. We have 2 gatherers' huts, collecting like almost 1,000 each, and they are just burning through it. They're eating it like every day is a freaking buffet. All right, let's get some fishing. There we go. Let's just max out fishing. Grab a couple of these guys. Take off a few miners. As much as I need the stone, I need food more right now, or else everyone's gonna starve to death, and that's not a good idea. That's not gonna help anybody. Yeah, food's still low. I'm aware. What happened here? Oh, they're building that thing. I was very confused. What was going on there? All right, I'm okay with that. Storage is good too. They're building a barn here as well. Yeah. Yeah, food is a problem right now. So please tell me you guys get some good fishing here. We need to make sure we have a surplus of food. Because when people, when you don't have a surplus of food and you're kind of like just hanging around zero, people have a tendency to spend more time trying to find food than they are actually working. And that includes people gathering. You'll end up with gatherers just trying to find food when it's their job to fucking carry food. They carry food for a living, and they will literally spend all of their time that they should be gathering the food that they're looking to eat, trying to find food that doesn't exist. It's literally a spiral of death to have no food stored up. So I'm kind of hoping that gets fixed, like soon, because it could get really bad. We're just kind of hanging on that edge. We have this general warehouse now. I don't want to break this down yet because I'm afraid it's going to confuse everybody on where to find food. Until we have like a nice stockpile of food. I don't want to mess with that. How's food coming here? Pretty decent. They built this bridge too, yeah? Yeah. All right, let's upgrade it to a fishing spot. All it takes is 2 wood. Just 2. Just 2 wood. Good to go. And it becomes a fishing spot. I think only 1 person can work it, which is fine. Maybe 4 can, I don't know. We have 1 kid, also. Stone and food. It's always stone and food. Ooh, a little lag. I don't like that. All right, we have 3 laborers. We have everybody gathering and fishing as much as they can. And we still have a shortage of food. It's like when people get close to running out of food, they actually eat more. It seems like it, at least. It's like, man. And I can't increase the amount of gatherers in these huts, can I? No. I can increase the amount of hunters. I know that. Yeah. Which isn't a terrible idea. Let's push it up to 4. Are they gathering a lot? They're gathering a lot. All right. Yeah, let's do that. And yeah, let's have 4 hunters. Hopefully they all keep working. All right, this is now a fishing spot. Not yet. Hasn't been built. Let's cut back on more of the mining. Keep more laborers around. So much is being built still. They're building this house right here too, which is nice. It's almost done. We have 2 kids in the whole village. It's not enough. You want to have at least a couple more than that kicking around. Like, I talk to like they're a resource. This game makes you think and say some weird things when it comes to population. Like once it makes you say like you want the older people to die, that you want the younger people to have babies. You talk about babies a lot when you play this game, because it's like it's a crucial part of everything not falling apart. Somebody left this at 95%. Come on. Finish it up. Hey, we finally have some food stored up. A very little, like, tiny amount, but it's something. All right, let's go ahead and deconstruct this. It's gonna yell at me that there's no food, but of course there's not. There was never really any food. And I think there's a thing over here that I'm building somewhere. There it is, that barn. That'll probably help. That'll at least help speed up how quickly people gather. This one is still not built yet. Hopefully that gets built soon. I should probably build a small little one over here as well. They have even smaller ones. Yeah, little cellars. I could put like a little cellar on the back of this. Like right here. Just bam, cellars. It's not a terrible idea. I can't build it right there though, because of the ground or something. I can build it on the side of it though. Right where the door is. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. I wanted it to go there, like right here. Or even under this window. Actually, that would be a cool spot for it, but I can't build it there. Sigh. I think I maybe just build a barn here then. It's right here. Yeah, let's just build a barn there. And, run a gravel road up this way. If they ever decide to flatten this, which doesn't look like it's ever going to happen, unfortunate. Looks like I'm going to have to just build around it, which sucks. I wanted this road to be straight, but it's just not going to happen. It's going to have to do this stupid curve, it looks like. Yeah, not there or there. It's a bummer. We have quite a bit of food now. That's a good thing. 3 kids. It's a little better. That barn's built over here. What about this one? Not yet. They haven't even finished this stockpile. That said, they haven't even finished this yet. Man, we need to get more builders. Let's cut back on the miners. Mining, I think it's a little early for mining. Let's take away one of these foresters. Add a few more builders. Just kind of speed up some of this building that's being done. Got 2 laborers, yeah. The laborers can still rip away some of these, some of the stone out here. At some point, though, we are going to need like a consistent supply of stone. It's going to be a little important. Speaking of which, I will collect all that as well. All right, 3 kids. 3 kids, 28 people. Like this is just, what a waste of a house. Yeah, we got a lot of older folk now. Not enough children. It's gonna become a real problem if it doesn't get sorted soon. Doing real good on food now. That's good. This still hasn't been built either. At least they got that stockpile finished. And this. That'll at least speed up the food gathering. Hopefully. This warehouse is almost full already. And I can add on to this warehouse as well. I can add little slivers like this. It's pretty cool. There's like 2 different kinds. There's that one and then there's this one. I think they all have basically the same thing set up as far as like, you know, their purpose. One of them's just for food and one of them's for goods. And then we have the general warehouse. And there's also just a big old barn. There's that too. I think it's the time to put some of these townhomes down now. And there's different kinds too. At least as far as look. Yeah, let's build a few of these. Just one on each side. And then maybe some more storage or something at some point, but that's good for now. I can do the same thing with storage on this side too if I want. Which might not be a terrible idea. 2,000 food. That's much better. It helps to have storage nearby. Like, look at that. The storages are almost full. That one is full. And they're being brought to this one, which is almost full. Good stuff. I'm a fan of that. All right, we got that other fishing spot now. So now there's a fishing spot right here on this bridge that they'll fish from. It's pretty cool. I like it. Plenty of firewood, still. We only got 2 kids. It's a little bit of a concern. I never built a house over here. I think I will. I'll build a small house like over here. How far back does this go? Like, we'll go right there. Boom. Just one little house right there. Put another house over here as well, which is not a terrible idea. I can even put a few. I think I'll put one and then I'll put a tailor over here. Yeah, I like that. We'll put the... I don't want the houses to be like across the street from each other exactly, but close. And then we'll run a tailor. If I can find it. Right there. Right on this corner, maybe? Or back a little bit. Away from the road. I like the idea that it's away from the road. I don't want everything to be sitting on the road. Not everything. Yeah, I like that. And I could put a little road up to his house. Maybe even fence it off. It's gonna make the road back look a little weird, though. Actually, I hate that. It looks weird. Oh, it's already busted, though. Alright, fine. Whatever. I got an idea then. What I'll do is I'll pick that spot that I was in. And then I'll move one down and one over. And that'll be where the fence line is. Alright. Works for me. Storage over here is complete. Got primary storage in the middle. Storage over there. We actually got a decent amount of stone. No real miners, though, obviously. Because I took them all away. Put a few miners in. We're doing okay on wood. I think we'll get rid of one of these fishermen and get another woodcutter. Or forester, rather. We are running out of stored firewood really quick now. That's a problem. Oh, it's probably because these houses, they just built up and just chewed up the firewood. I think the firewood needs to be a higher limit. 500 limit. I don't think 300's enough. There, we got a few houses here now. They should have some kids. What else can we put over here? Wouldn't be a terrible idea to have a well at some point. Church. Cemetery. Just have some more housing. I think put another house here. Along with a little sliver of maybe food storage. Right in the middle of them. Yeah, do something like that. And then, maybe just another house right next door to this one. And, maybe even another one. Yeah. And then, right here, we can build a well. The prettier one. That one. Facing this way. And surround it with some kind of, I don't know, stone. Or we could just keep doing, yeah, let's just surround it in gravel. There we go. Works for me. That'll look cool. It's also going to take like all of our resources. That's a lot of building, but we kind of need the housing. We need more kids, just more housing in general. We have a tailor coming up now. That's good. We need more people to keep up with how much stuff we have going on. We have barely any miners at this point, as well as a pretty big need for forestry. We're running low on logs. Probably doesn't help that I keep throwing all the logs at this, but you know. And for the sake of consistency, I'm going to build a goods warehouse next to the house. Right there. All right. Okay, we got a tailor. There we go. Yeah, we just need more people. All around. Doing real good on food, though. Once the food maxes out, we'll have a lot of laborers, that's for sure. And I am perfectly okay with the food maxing out. I'd like to have about 10,000 food when all is said and done, but I'm content with how things are going so far. In fact, I'm going to cut back this to 3 again. There we go. Back to where it was before. So we got 2 at each of them. Health looks really good again. Happiness is not so good. Probably because they don't have clothes. That should be changing here soon, though. Right, there's a house there. They're finishing this one up. Storage for produced goods near capacity. Probably this one. Yeah, it is at capacity. Both of them are. That's okay. Well, I mean, if that's a problem, I can always build some markets. I think that's a good idea, since this side was going to be my markets anyway. Covers a pretty decent area. I think having the markets out a little further from here, and like lined up with this maybe. How big are these anyway? Let's pause real quick. I think putting a farmer's market there and then the other market next door. I don't like that location, actually. Changed my mind. Here. And there. Oh, that's too close to the road. It's actually where I wanted it the other way, but not this way. Crap. I have such a hard time with this. Come on. Up this far back. Like. There. Yeah. And then there. That'll work. I can make it look pretty or something. Maybe later. Lots of houses now. Got 6 kids. That's a lot better than 2 or whatever we had before. This will increase capacity, having these markets, as well as give us room for vendors, even though I don't have people. Reserve of logs is low. Yeah, I see that. It's a real problem. We have quite a bit of food. Maybe I can cut back on some fishing or something, and some hunting. Yeah, we have a lot of hunting, actually. Let's cut back on hunting in place of more forestry. There we go. Let's do something like that. We look at all the... We have 84 textiles stored. Hopefully this leather is being changed into clothes. Stone is low. Yeah, that's par for the course, really. And this is all being collected, right? No. Oh, collect it. Get it done. Collect all of that. I think everything else down here was already done. Yeah. Yep, that's all iron. That's all stone and it's gone over there, so... That's basically the closest stone at this point. Let's do something like that. And we just really need to have a lot more people mining after that. Alright, our little village is starting to sprawl out, starting to look a little bit more like a town at this point. But it'll look better when we have, like, fences and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I've been Chaotic Order, and I will see you next time.